Hey, welcome back to another episode of me making a video game in Unity and C# programming. In the last episode, we had it where the villager was going to picking up swords, and they were making swords. I believe they were making swords. Yeah, they were making swords, and fighting the goblin using their swords. So in this episode, which is kind of funny, I actually already did this programming and I thought I was recording, and it didn't record. So I was thinking, well, what am I going to do then? So I'm just going to go through the code that for this episode, so it's not going to be probably as long as some others, but just go through the code of what I had done in the last episode. And so basically in this episode, we're going to look at the durability system that I created for the game. How about I just show it off real quick? So items have durability, and you see these are the two swords, and they disappeared because their durability doesn't last very long. And I'm going to go over here, and there's the wood he's going towards. It gets destroyed, and the agent stops. Okay, so that's what I got right now. Let me show you what I did. So I created a script called iDurable, and so it's an interface, and it has this public void decreased durability. So anything that we want to have a decrease in durability to where when it gets to 0 it would get destroyed, or let's say our food, maybe our food doesn't get destroyed, it just becomes rotten. Now it becomes rotten food, and so we'll be able to have that as well. Okay, so that's the interface. Now let's take a look at where I'm using the interface. Let's go to actually in our item info, which currently right now doesn't matter because it doesn't actually use. This is not being used anywhere, I don't think. I mean, it's being used, it's setting it, but it's not doing anything with it. Which let's actually, I'm going to actually use this. I'll show you where I'll use it just in case. But we do have this on our item infos. And our resources and our weapons are also have a item info. So here in our resource, we are adding the iDurable to it. Now a resource is a game object, so that's why we can add this interface. But a item info is not. It's just storing the data. And then if I go scroll down, here's the durability code. So decreased durability, when we run this, the item info durability is going to decrease by 1, and then if it's ever less than 0, it's going to destroy this game object. Now we could do something like, if resource type is equal to resource food, maybe create a rotten food. And we could do something like that instead of, and then we would destroy it. So I'll just leave that there for now. So that would be kind of cool. What is this? One turn, one turn by 1. Oh, during game ticks. Okay, so that's how the decrease of durability works. If I look at my item info, I also have an integer here for durability is 100, so I could set that based on the item. So that's the resources. And then our weapon pickup also has the iDurable, and it does the same kind of thing. We decrease the weapon durability, and then if it's ever less than 0, we're just going to destroy the game object. Alright, so that's that. What do we do next? item pickup. Oh, okay, so item pickup is related to like a weapon pickup. So weapon pickup does this. This is interactable, and eventually we could do like an armor pickup or whatever. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we can have several different scripts. You know, sometimes you want to write your script. Sorry, my mind is thinking of other things because like this is like weapons, all types of weapons, armor, you know, it's all really the same thing. It just depends on what it's used for. And so we might change this to like equipment pickup and equipment info. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get there when we get there. When we do like armor. I mean, yeah, because we could have like maybe a healing potion, you know, because this is fantasy. So we'd have like a healing potion, and that healing potion would be, you know, maybe equipment pickup. I don't know. I just don't want to keep typing the same stuff over and over again. All right, so how does this all work? How does it know? So I go to my game manager. I created a new delegate and a new event called Durable Update Event. And here, let me just do some things. Used for item durability. Don't know. Yeah. And so this right here, we have a delegate called update, and then we're creating a new event of the delegate update, calling it durable update event. We have a timer, and then how often it will do this. And right now I'm setting to 1. I don't want to set to 1 because it's going to do it every whatever. I was doing this to check it. This would do like every game tick. So to kind of control that so that it doesn't happen on every game tick, so that our game will not go, you know, too slow. You know, we could do like 10. Right? So every 10th game tick, it would run all the things that register to that game event. And do that. You know, one of the things I could do is create like an event system, and then you know, we would have like an event manager that would then run all the events and handle it that way instead of like making each one. But I don't know, I guess it makes it a little bit more clear here. Anyways, let's go on. So then in our game manager, when we run a game tick right here, so remember this is updating the game timer, and then it runs all the game updates. We're going to do the same thing, durable item update, durable timer +1. If our timer is greater than the durable max, only update the durable items sometimes, not all the time, just sometimes. We're going to do set it back to 0, and then make sure that there's something there in the durable event, and then we're going to run it. All right, and then in each of the, so that's durable, in each of the, let's go to like the weapon pickup. Really, no, let's leave it like this. So with our item pickup, we're going to register this this function here, the decreased durability, to the durable update event. And so when this gets called, it will then call all of these. It will call this one, and then we unregistered on disable. And if I take a look at pickup item from ground, when I do the resource, it has the same callbacks right here. Okay, where it does it here, and it does it there on enable and on disable. So now if I look at pick up item from ground, we do where's the perform action? Okay. I don't think we need this base perform. Let's see. We could actually say is stored. Do I have item info here? I don't have an item info. This is weapon info. This is picking up an item. Get component, add. You might want to say weapon info. This is what we don't want to do. We definitely need to change this. We definitely need to change this when we introduce like other kinds of items. Let's put this here. Okay, and then we would just say weapon info, and then we could say weapon info dot is stored. It's true. So when we pick up the weapon, it's not going to lose its durability while we're holding it. It might lose its durability every time you use it, though. All right, so let's go to our. So there were some things I didn't add yet, such as this thing here. One thing I did add is in our interactable, because what was happening is I was getting an error that an agent was going towards a wood or a resource on the ground, and while it was moving towards it, it got destroyed. Well, the target, it still had a reference to the target, but the target was destroyed, so it gives you a missing reference, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I added this code right here, and maybe I'll just say, make sure the AI agent target becomes null. I just make sure it becomes null. So if this interactable object has a reference to an AI agent, and this target, the AI agent's target, is equal to this game object, I can get rid of this. Just say the game object that this interactable is a part of. So, and again, this is happening when it gets destroyed. So when this gets destroyed, check if we have a game where we have a reference to an AI agent, and then if this AI agent target is equal to game object, which it should, then we're going to say that the target is now null, so that it will stop. And that's how you saw the agent stopping. Now what I might want to do is go to our resource, right here on durability. We're going to say if is stored, if let's see, item info dot is stored, then we're just going to return. So if we're stored, don't decrease our durability, just in case, and then go to our weapon pickup. We'll do the same thing here. So a little bit of coding. And we're going to change that to weapon. Of course we would. Of course. It's a weapon, not an item. Alright, cool. Man, I'm liking this game. I'm liking it. It's taken a while to get it to work. I think, alright, I think what I want to kind of work on is doing it to where Oh, the sword's disappeared. Doing it to where getting this game to a state where it's kind of polished a little bit and it plays just like a game. We have all these systems in place. We got some errors and bugs, which is fine. But get this to where it's like, okay, we're actually really playing and managing it. And some of that is just tweaking all of the different stats, making sure that we're sleeping and our health is being deteriorated, agents are dying. You saw him stopping because it deteriorated. Doing things like being able to, like right now I click gather, I have no idea I'm in that mode. If I click build, I kind of know because I have this. Whoa, what just happened there? Hold on a second. Oh, you know what? Because when I watch this, let's say I'm here and I click the storehouse, it did the farm, because this is not canceling the clicking. So when this is open and I click, it should not be doing anything. Or at least when I'm hovering, like I need like a hover over. See, those kinds of things need to be kind of fixed. All right, so they're taking wood, and you see the wood is not being it's still showing. So I do want to maybe in the next episode have a little menu where you click on an object and it'll give you information about the object, and then eventually have like a menu where I can click on buildings and it'll give you some information about the buildings. Like it would show you, okay, here's all the items in it, instead of like showing it above the thing. And so now they are stuck being farmers. Build a house. Yeah, so that's kind of what I want to do, is just get this to a state where the game kind of runs itself. I mean, not itself, but it's more kind of like playable. That's how you can't play it right now. A good way for me to test this is having my daughter go and do it. I think he went to go eat. You see the food is disappearing. Someone needs to store it in the storehouse. Let's get some more people. You guys need to be making babies. We don't have a house. We don't have anything. Yeah, like gather, like if I click it, there should be like a little icon on this that would show that's being gathered. That wouldn't be hard to do. So yeah, I guess that's just kind of where I'm at with the game. Is just, okay, it took a berry to the freaking thing. See, that's another error. There we go. Maybe now they'll get this house built. We'll see. We'll see what they do. We'll see what their AI says for them to do. Do they go to their job? Is that the most important thing? Or is they going and building this house? We don't know. Just kind of speed it up to see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, take it to the storehouse. No, what are you doing? Okay, you took it to the thing. Oh no, now they're farming again. You didn't build the house. Okay. Well, I know this was a short video, but that's how I handled the durability things. And I think in the next episode, I'm going to have a little menu that kind of displays things you've clicked on, like allowing you to click on any kind of object, and then it will handle that information. All right, I will see you next time.